Thanks for tuning in. In this video, we'll discuss our question 7 for this November 2017 question paper, grade 10. In the description below, uzothola my links for my questions for this question paper. So Lana, it's a question on probability. It's a two-part question, 7.1 and 7.2. 7.1, basipha two yama events, A no B, that are complementary and make up the entire sample space, and also the probability of not A is equal to 0.35. And then kuba nama follow-up questions from 7.1.1 to 7.1.3. Now before ngizophendula the question ka 7.1, just a recap or a reminder that we have something called fundamental laws of probability. So on such questions where you need to find the probability of A or B, A and B, know that ukuthi fundamental laws of probability are very useful, right? So these are the fundamental laws of probability. I hope ukuthi usawakhumbula. And then we have complementary events. So just a brief recap nje as to what complementary events are. Now this is the sample space. We have event A, we have event B. Now kuma complementary events, ama events wethu waka A no B, they are both exhaustive. What does that mean? It means that A no B combined, they take up everything in the sample space, right? Kule sample spacing now 6 yama items, gu A na 3 na gu B na 3, meaning A no B, they took everything from the sample space. Everything in the sample space is either gu A or gu B. There's nothing outside, right? So that's what they mean by exhaustive events. So it means that A no B, the probability of A or B is equal to 1. That's what they mean by exhaustive events, or complementary events. So in order to have a complementary event, you need to have exhaustive events. The second part is that events wako, they must be mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive. It simply means that A no B, they never intersect. So the probability of A and B is equal to 0. The probability of A and B, we don't have A and B, right? We don't have a probability of A and B, meaning we don't have an intersection kuma complementary events. Right, so these are the conclusions and why esngawa draw from complementary events is that the probability of A or B is 1. Mutually exclusive, the probability of A and B, no intersection, meaning the probability of A and B is equal to 0. So now, in order to answer my question lawa, we need this information, right? So 7.1.1, complete the statement. What's the probability of A plus B? So you pendula using the fundamental laws. So 7.1.1 sithini na 7.1.1, the probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus B minus the probability of A and B. Why am I using this formula? Why not the second one? We can't use the second one because of we want a value for probability of A and B, and the probability of A plus B simthola with the first equation. Hence I'm picking this one. So since I'm a complementary events, A or B, the probability of A or B is 1. Why? exhaustive events. The probability of A plus the probability of B is what we want. It's minus 0 since there's no intersection of my complementary events. So therefore, in conclusion, the probability of A plus the probability of B is 1. So this is equal to 1. These are complementary events. 7.1.2. This one is obvious. The probability of A and B is equal to 0. There's no intersection. 7.1.3. Write down the value of B. Let's write down the value of B. As we are back complementary events, just to explain something. So this is the probability of A, which is 3 over 6. The probability of A, the probability of B is what? Is also 3 over 6. So this is the probability of A, which is this. Sithola from this or around evenly. The probability of B is what? You're learning up. The probability of not A is the same as the probability of B, right? Kuma complementary events. Why ngisho njalo? Ngoba the probability of not A simply means it's everything or anything that is outside to A, right? And anything or everything that's outside of A it's what? Sithola kuphi? B. So therefore, lana, the probability of B is the same as saying the probability of not A. Whatever is not in A is found in B, Huma complementary events. So the probability of not A is given as 0.35. So is the same as the probability of B. So now 7.2, so with the second part of the question. A survey was conducted among 150 learners in grade 10 at a certain school to establish how many of them own the following devices: smartphone or a tablet. The results were as follows. So during that survey, 8 learners did not own either a smartphone or a tablet. So we were peta bumahlangu. Alright, but so 8 learners did not have any smartphone or a tablet. Now number 2, bullet point number 2, 20 learners owned both a smartphone and a tablet. That's just cheesy in here now. And then third bullet point, 48 learners owned a tablet. So umasta ukubheka lana, the popular device is what? Is it? Yeah, the popular device, it looks like a tablet, and then X learners owned a smartphone. So it could be a tablet is the common device or the smartphone. We don't know yet because of X is unknown, right? But in my own opinion is that smartphones are common, right? Because of, like, man, come on, smartphone ifita ku pocket yakho, you can carry around, unlike a tablet. A tablet heavy kancane and ayikho portable ngale ndlela lekuthi ungamove around ngayo, other than ngathini, when compared to smartphone. I always prefer a smartphone over my tablet. I can go anywhere, taxi, in the mall, nangiphethe nje man, portable, click fake isikhwameni qedile nje. But the tablet umsebenzi man. Alright, but anyway, Nyala 7.2.1 represent the information above in a Venn diagram. Now, so represent the information in a Venn diagram. So this is the Venn diagram, and then already sengifake 20 because of the 20 lana is the intersection where both learners own a smartphone and a tablet. So it's important to go in the middle, and then you work your way out again. Usebenzela outside again. You start in the middle, then you work your way out. Now this is the group of learners aba own ama tablet. This is the group of learners aba own ama smartphones. But where the two circles meet, it's where ama learners aphethe way too lama devices, right? And then sizalana ke sizodila ngade orange one, ngade orange circle, ama tablets. 48 learners owned ama tablets. So it means that it's going to be 48 minus 20 is tola 28. It's tola 28. So 48 minus 20 it's 48. It's 28. 20 plus 28 inginikeza 48 because of ama learners own ama tablets bekayingaki bekayi 48. So mina nangizophuma ngiyoconducta le survey ne ngiyobala abantwana, like ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi abantwana bama tablet abaphethe ama tablet bayingaki, ama learners aphethe ama tablets ayingaki. Whether uphethe i-smartphone ne tablet ne ngiyocounter as someone on a tablet, right? So hence iba ne intersection la for someone ophethe both, and then outside leyo intersection ngapha ku-T so thola only the students abaphethe ama tablets kuphela, right? So laba bangapha outside this intersection in this orange circle abantwana or ama learners aphethe ama tablets kuphela. So nangapha it's the same thing, you subtract as well, but unfortunately we are given x. So ngizothi x minus 20. Why ngithi it's unfortunate? Because of sizokuzodinga ukuthi isicalculate lo x lo, right? Angeke sithole an exact value, but so ithola as in terms of x. So this is the number of learners, x learners owned or ama smartphones. Now this, and then sibano 8, which is 8 learners who don't own a tablet nor a smartphone. Now 7.2.2 bathini ke la, how many learners owned only a smartphone? So sifuna ukwazi ukuthi what is the value for x, is it okay, sifuna ukwazi ukuthi what is x minus 20, but in order with this calculator lo x minus 20 we need to find x ekuqala, since sifuna how many learners who owned only ama smartphones. So only ama smartphones, it's within this blue circle but outside the intersection. So sifuna x minus 20, that's where we find only ama smartphones. So therefore siyomcalculate njani x ke? X calculator by using le value ka 150. I need to set up an equation ekuqala. Na equation yami it's 150 learners is equal to the sum of every group. So it's x minus 20 plus 20 plus 28 plus 8. Nang etabo wonke lama groups lawa I must get 150. So it's 150 equal to this 20 cancel alo 20 ngithola 28 plus it's 36 plus 36 150 minus 36 is equal to x, and then x is equal to 114. So this is my final answer. No, not the final answer, but this is the value for x. Now let's calculate the ama-learners aphethe ama-smartphone kuphela. So lawo ma-learners x minus 20, which is equal to 114 minus 20. This is equal to 94, 96. Okay, I'm tripping, man. Let's subtract 94. I just needed to confirm. So our answer is 94. Learners abaphethe ama-smartphones kuphela, right? 7.2.3, calculate the probability that the learner selected at random from this group owned only a smartphone. So angisana space la, so erase la and write on a clean space. Okay, ngifuna the probability of ama-smartphone only. Ama-smartphone only is equal to 94, which is the students or the learners abaphethe ama-smartphone kuphela. Ngifuna the probability of smartphones only, which is the number of ama-smartphones kuphela, which is 94, divided by the total number of learners. So this is my probability. Let's see, among divide along tola, maybe I can get the simplest form of their fraction, which is 47 over 75. 47 over 75. 47 over 75. Ungayishia so or so, it's still fine. And then siyaku B, owned at most one type of device. So sifuna ukuthola lama students lawa aphethe only one device or nothing at all, right? Ufuna lama students aphethe only one device or nothing, right? Or nothing. Ngathini le phrase le or le sentence or le gama lelithi at most, it means the most you can have it's one device. The most you can have is only one device, right? So one device or no device, you still fall at most. So therefore the probability of S, smartphone, or a tablet, or neither, simbhala njani neither, or neither a smartphone or a tablet is equal to 94 divided by 150 plus let's see, it's 28. Yeah, it's 28. I'm sure it's this one, right? Now this one divide by 150, this one divide by 150, and this one divide by 150. This is our add again. Here we go. So it's 28. So it's 28 over 150 plus 8 over 150 is equal to, what is, okay, I'm a denominator yafana. I think it's a challenge for one. So it's 94 plus 28 plus 8, 36. Yeah, 36 plus 94 is equal to 130. Okay, so check again. Plus 28 plus 8 is equal to, voila, 180. 130 divided by 150. So ungathatha calculator yakho ushayele uthi plus lena plus le fraction lena, then you find the answer yakho. So this is your final answer ungayithatha uthi divide by 150 is equal to, on its simplest form is 13 over 15. So it's 13 over 15. I don't see a problem here, so as well as so. Either way uzothola a mark. Now, so if video ethi phelela lana, thanks for tuning in. In the description below uzothola amanye ama link for ama-videos engiwa-recordile for this question paper. If we enjoy this video, leave a like, share nabangani bakho. Let us talk in the comment section. If ever a question, or you can go to my Facebook page, send a message and just ngakhuluma nakhona as well. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe now we're new to this channel, and uthole some value out of the content yalaga virtual tutorship. Thanks for watching. Asibonane kule video elandelayo. Bye bye.